Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel. My name is Tony and I'm about to do your first ever, at least for my channel, love reading. It's going to be for the month of September, and as I usually say, it's a general reading. It can resonate with you, or it might not resonate with you. In any way, the meaning and the point of this reading, generally speaking, is to give you some clarity, some inspiration, or generally speaking, a different point of view over a situation that you might find yourself at, or a previous one, or in a position to look over a future situation that you want to develop or attract in your life. This time is for the month of September, and I'm gonna be using two decks. One of them is just major arcana. I'm gonna use one major arcana for the energy of the period, which is September for Gemini, and then I'm gonna use my regular deck for the spread itself. This spread I designed myself just to mark the most important points in a love reading, according to myself, of course, and it's gonna be very easy. And one thing I want to mention is that basically it can be used for, as I said, any present situation, any future situation, or any situation that is already ended but you need some kind of a closure on it. And let's put one more card and I will explain the spread itself. Position number one, this is all about you, Gemini. Who you are in this situation. Do you have enough self-love, for example? What are you bringing into the mix? Position number two is the situation itself. You know, the potential of it, or the chemistry, all the possibilities whatsoever. Position number three is the person of interest, which in this case is Eight of Wands. This is interesting. And then position number four is the possible outcome of the situation, or most likely what is going to happen, or most likely what happened. Let's put it this way, for the ones that are looking for a past situation. Then let's start with the energy of the period. The energy of the period for you, Gemini, is the Hermit. Let me see. Yeah, let me show it to you. So the Hermit in this position says that one way or another, you will have to, or it's gonna be helpful for you to go backwards, not backwards, go inside and try to find what you really, really want, what you really, really need, what lights up your light, what makes you shine from inside. Let's put it this way, when it comes to love relationships. You need to consider also finding out your own fire, and the way that it goes on the daily basis. I think you will be much capable of completing this energetic process, let's put it this way, for the month of September, because at some point in the month of September you're gonna really shine up your inside light, and it's gonna be the key point of attracting whoever you might need. One thing I forgot to mention, this reading is gender neutral. These are just energies. This can be man or a woman, also the person of interest, your partner whatsoever. It can be also any sex. It can be a reading that can be used for same-sex relationships as well. It doesn't really matter. What does matter is the energies and the flow of it, how it should reflect to any particular situation. So you are attracting in the month of September, or you already attracted, but in any way you attracted by your eternal flame. Let's put it this way. Oh, I hear there was a very famous song by Bangles, Eternal Flame. Wow, I haven't thought about it probably in a decade about this song, but for some reason this song might be important to you. I don't know why it pumped in my mind, but I'm just mentioning. Queen of Wands is being unique and authentic in your uh, love approach, your romantic approaches, and your the way that you approach is the right word. The way that you start in the September month. Of course, the situation itself needs to be tempered a bit. It needs to be tempered and it needs to be balanced, and or it's tempered or balanced already. Either way, because as I said, this is a reading that I want to use for present, past, and future tense. So tempering the situation, or need to temper the situation before you act. And your partner is also a fiery person that is very, very, very communicative. He's very, or she is very, like out there, outspoken, very, very physically active, let's put it this way, and in a way successful. The person that you are together with, or you want to attract, or you have been before, it's like really, really, active in life, has a lot of fire as well, eternal flame, and in the mix you should be able to bring the partnership, love, romantic situation exactly where you want it to be. Wow, it's that simple. You still need to consider finding small or not so small of a details on a personal, eternal level. But this is not because it's crucial for the present situation and the love movement in your life, but more or less to give you like final touches in this case, because I think generally Gemini are in a good position when it comes to love, romantic relationships, or in the past they have been. So of course also for the future. This is where it gets a little bit confusing, this energies to be applied to present, future, and past, because I don't think I'm doing the best job already, although I know exactly what I want to achieve through it. But please bear with me, because if it makes you push yourself, maybe it's the right approach. I don't know. You tell me. Leave a comment and I'll take notes, I promise. Let's see how this situation goes, especially when it's to do with the general energy. I hope you see the cards the way they are. So let's see how it develops. Before I continue, let me tell you something. Gemini, you have Mars in your sign already. It's gonna be going forward by the end of September, which gives you extra power, extra burst of energy to get whatever you want. So this fiery energy, for the ones that are trying to attract the person from now on for the future, go for it. You have a big green light, and it's more likely going to be successful approach. For the ones that are already in relationships, I would like to say that you will have the patience and the bigger picture of an existing situation, how to improve through communicating with your partner and bringing more from your eternal personal fire into it in order to make things even better and more successful. And for the ones that the situation is already like in the past, maybe if you have an interest through maybe if you go in your eternal world and you find out that somebody in your past wasn't as bad as you once thought, you might do a certain steps to get them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's quite possible because you have a very good flow of energy, And yes, it's gonna get even better because we have the Empress also in the month of September. So wherever the eternal search you go through in the month of September, Gemini, it's gonna be very fruitful for you. It's gonna put you on an even better ground to go for it. It promises you abundance. It promises you very good results. For some of you, might also deliver pregnancy. I need to say this because this is the pregnant woman in tarot, but still, not necessarily. It might be the beginning of the birth of something new, some new results, some new, let's say, emotions, some new level, if you like, to the relationship. I'm done with this, so I'm just gonna use the space to take more cards for this second layer. We have the Wheel of Fortune under the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups under the Temperance. We have the Hermit again under your partner. And we have the Ace of Wands. Gemini, together with Capricorn, for some reason, so far you have the best energies for the month of September. You going through your eternal space gonna make your own luck in September to anything to do with your partnerships and relationships. You are your own luck in the month of September when it comes to any partnerships matters, love matters, romantic matters. There might be an offer either from an existing partner, either from a partner from before, or a partner of interest, somebody that you want to attract in your life. And what is very interesting, because this double energy is pointed here from the two decks, basically your eternal processes, your eternal flame is gonna light up the eternal flame in the other person as well, for some way, for some matter, one way or another. It's a very it's very how you call it, magnetic situation, in which by you finding yourself in a certain process, it's gonna inspire the other person to go through the same process in a similar way, to fulfill you, or to completely, or to really match what you desire most, and what would the potential of this or any other situation would be. And this is gonna bring a brand new spark in the relationships, or it's gonna basically light up a brand new love affair. It's can be a sexual one as well, but a brand new love affair. And this is a brand new start. A brand new start, especially for the ones that are trying to attract a partner from the past, and they want to like find themselves again with somebody that are not connected at the moment. Either way, like Gemini, really, this month of September is very fiery, maybe because of Mars, but maybe because you really know who you are in partnerships and love affairs, and you really know what you want. And it looks like the person of interest, or your partner next to you, is exactly in the same vibe. And you're really gonna make some good practical and abundant decisions, or you're gonna have very good results when it comes to partnerships and love in this month of September. I wish you all the best. I'm gonna leave it like that. I think I said enough, and the most important things. Please share, like, also subscribe to my channel if you like. I am very curious to find out your comments about this reading and how it turns out to be working for you exactly. I hope it does work well. I will really appreciate if you leave me a comment when it comes to especially the love readings. That is not like the most strongest, reading that I generally do, but I am really gonna push myself to deliver the best out of it. So Take care, Gemini. Have a great month of September. Be very much loved and be loved in all areas in your life. Let's put it this way, not only in your intimate sector. See you next time.